Hey everybody, Hakaius here, and today I want to show you how to kill Maliris, the 4-star fire Magicite, in under 30 seconds. So take a quick look at the team. I've got it up here permanently on the left for you if you lose track of it. Everybody's got fire resist accessories. I've also got Liquid Flame for his fire resistance, and of course I have all three of the water Magicites, the 4-star water Magicites, and one of those also brings some fire resistance, while the other two bring a boost to water damage, which can be very important when you're trying to kill a boss in under 30 seconds, as powerful as these 4-star Magicites are. So as this fight begins, I'll just kind of go through the scripts for each of them. You can see what everybody's soul breaks and legend materials are. You can see that I have legend dived Tidus, Bartz, and Deuce completely. So that is going to be important if you want to get this done in under 30 seconds. So Tidus' script is going to be 2 Lifesiphons, followed by Sapphire Shot, followed by Chain Soul Break, which those chains make these fights way more approachable. So then after that, he's going to cast Sapphire Shot whenever he he'll cast his Burst Soul Break whenever he can, and otherwise he'll cast Sapphire Shot. Cast, maybe not the term you would use, but it works. And then Kimahri, I happen to have his Ultra, which has great synergy with the chain. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll cast his Ultra immediately, as he's doing right now. Then he will Lifesiphon until he can cast his Burst, and then he'll use his Command 1, which does 4 water attacks, and then a single target heal, which is a pretty important thing, as I've only got one healer, and she's trying to do a bunch of stuff all at once. Onion Knight is probably the most complicated out of them. You can see he's got Soul Break ready to go at the beginning, so he'll cast his Physical Ultra immediately to give us that haste, that attack boost, and that crit boost. Then he will drop the wall on his next turn. He's got the, if you didn't notice, the legend material that gives him 2 instant cast abilities at the beginning of the fight, so that's what he's going to use both of those on, because they both take a long time, and they both got to get up quick. After that, it's Wrath once, Entrust to Deuce, so she can get her Soul Break off sooner, Wrath one more time, Entrust to Tidus, and then Wrath one last time, and Entrust to Tidus again, Tidus I should say, so that he can get his Burst Soul Breaks going. And we'll talk more about those in a second. After that, he might get 1 or 2 more moves, but they're not going to be able to affect the fight. Bartz is going to kind of follow the same pattern as Tidus. He's going to do 2 Lifesiphons, followed by an Engulfing Quadstrike, followed by using his Burst Soul Break, followed by Engulfing Quadstrike for the rest of the fight. The reason he's doing that is because the Engulfing Quadstrike is more powerful than the Command 2 on the Burst that I'm using for him. Even though they're both 4 attack water abilities, the Engulfing Quadstrike is just more powerful. And that's the same reason why Tidus always uses Sapphire Shot instead of his command, is because it's more powerful. And then Deuce is going to cast Shellga. She will cast Curada, I should say, until she hits the first Soul Break, aided by Onion Knight, and then she will cast Concerto, her Burst Soul Break, then she'll cast Gizamaluke, which reduces the fire damage of the boss and does some water damage to the boss, boosting up that chain a little bit, and then she will heal until she's got her next Soul Break, at which point she will cast her Super Soul Break Prelude because of the last stand it offers, which it will become apparent why that is important later. So let's talk about Kimahri's Ultra Soul Break really quick. It boosts attack, magic, and resistance, which is why it stacks beautifully with Deuce's Burst Soul Break, which boosts attack and magic, and Onion Knight's Soul Break, which boosts attack. So they all 3 will stack on top of each other, which is one of the reasons I'm able to do so much damage here. You'll also note that I believe I already mentioned that it has great synergy with Tidus. I maybe didn't mention why. Let me just say it again if I haven't. The reason is that it has a shield on it that reflects damage back to the boss, but it doesn't just reflect the damage, it converts it to water damage first. As you've probably already noticed now if you're actually watching the fight, it will, once it hits them, it will reflect back at the boss and do water damage, which does more damage, but it also boosts the chain at this point of the fight. So that can be really nice. Boost that chain up really fast, make sure everyone's doing tons of damage. You'll notice that Bartz and Tidus are both Legend Dive completely, and the reason for that is so that Tidus has his ability that allows all of his water attacks to have a moderate chance to do a double attack, and the same thing for Bartz's Spellblade attacks. This is important because it takes these abilities, which are generally able to do 40k, 4 hits times 9,999, and makes them have a moderate chance to do 80k, which is really impressive. And of course, you add that with Tidus's ability to do the Sonic Strike Burst Soul Break, which is an instant cast, and especially late in the fight is doing 80k 10 times, or 8 times 9,999, and then it allows an instant cast of his next ability, which of course is going to be Sapphire Shot, which is a chance for another 40 to 80k, and you're doing in less time than it takes to cast the Overstrike. You're doing 120 to 160,000 damage to that boss. As you can see now, we've finished off the boss. A little help from Gizamaluke, and they cast Rain of Swords, or Raining Swords, which does a ton of damage to everybody. If everyone's at full health, you can survive this. So if you don't have a last stand, it's okay, or a re-raise, it's okay, you can survive it. But I like to use, since I have Deuce out there, I use Prelude for last stand, and everybody is guaranteed to survive it. So let's go ahead and go look at those rewards for getting this done in under 30 seconds. Of course, you get a major fire orb, but you also get that for under 60 seconds. The feather in your cap here is that fire crystal right there. That is a huge thing that you can be able to farm the crystals off of these bosses to boost up your abilities, your 6-star abilities, probably for the 5-star Magicites that will be coming at us down the road. Alrighty, so that's about all I have for you today. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below, or hit me up at Twitter, twitter.com/Hokius, Hokius. I will be happy to answer any questions you have about this game or this fight, or either or both. Anything, really. Ask me questions. I like to answer them. Anyway, that's about all I've got for you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.